We're here live now.
Yeah, I'm live right
What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing in the chat? Thank you for coming out with us on this fine Tuesday evening. What's going on, everybody? Oh snap! No, we did not. How's everybody doing in the chat? Thank you for coming out with us on this fine Tuesday evening. There we go. What's up, taking the bathroom? I see you laughing.
I'm laughing at Bo. I'm laughing at Bo. I don't want no trouble. I don't want no trouble.
I thought that was you, J Mac, and then I'm like, that's Tech.
That's not Tech. That's J Mac. That was J
Mac. That was me.
J Mac, that was really. The way Tech was laughing, I thought it was the way Tech was laughing. I thought it was Tech.
No sir, no sir.
What's up, peoples? What's good with y'all?
Oh, I see somebody here ain't seen in a while. Illegitimate humans. What's up, Chief?
What's up, illegitimate humans? Oh, we got quite a bit in here. What's up, B Davis? Yeah.
What's up, Miss Rose?
What's good with you? Josh, Giorgio.
What's up? What's up?
What's up, Rick Moore?
Giorgio.
And the Lodge. What's up with you? What's up, Dave James?
What's up? What's up?
What's
Cody,
up, Dave? Man? Go Pro.
What'd he say? He said Bo accidentally put a gray and green content. He's starting already.
Already. No, he went down to you. He said you slipped in something.
What's up, Quentin?
What's up, Quentin? What's up, Cody, man?
Oh, here you go. J Max slipped. Oh, see, here you go. Okay. One day we're going to end up getting GoPro to come on here.
Okay, what's up, Leroy Lewis?
Live.
351 Cleveland, what's good? What's up, Secret Agent? Soul Bro Harley, what's up? Gary D. Stanley, what's good with you? What's up, Santos Riviera? What's good?
Leroy Lewis, Jeff Rose in the house.
What's up, Jeff Rose Bodine? Can you say Air Pix 10?
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Bro Harley?
What's up, so bro? Secret Agent is in the house. Long time no see, Chief.
I thought this crazy.
So, bro, you in Vernon Parish? Man, well, how far that is from me? I think that's like about an hour from me, maybe.
Jerry Stanley. Okay. Santos is in the house. What's up, Chief?
What's up, Santos?
Is that the Air to the 10 to the Pix?
Nuh-uh, that's Air Pix 10, J-Man.
Air Pix. Got some duck liver for you. Good eat.
What's going on, Renee?
What's up, Renee? What's good with you?
Miss Monique Young, how you doing?
Hey, Miss Monique.
Miss Young in the building.
Who else we got in here? We got Santos Rivera. What's up, Santos?
What's up, Tim? My brother Tim. My brother from
Windsor. Gary Stanley, what's going on? I want to thank y'all for coming in tonight and joining us. We're going to try not to take up too much of y'all time this evening.
Easy peasy.
Mm-hmm. So we got, 30 people in here so far. If y'all could do us a favor and hit the thumbs up and let everybody know that myself, Bo Knows, and Taking the Bathroom is on. And then we can chat with y'all for a little bit. We're going to chop it up for just a little bit. What you got going on, Tech?
And I don't think I know everybody on here better talk to me nice, bro. I'm feeling like a national champion. You heard me?
Wait a minute. Who won?
Who won?
Yeah, who won?
Only the greatest team in college history.
Okay, now let's back up. Have you rooted for that team forever and ever?
Louisiana State University, LSU, yeah.
Okay.
Remember you saw his facial expression? J-Mac. So that means no.
That means no, right?
What's up, B-Lab? What's up, Thomas C? What's good with you?
What's up, Thomas? What's up, B? Rick Moore is in the house. Rick Moore even said LSU. Okay.
What you talking about? My stuff stay close to me. My Cowboy stuff always stay close and dear. And this when I put my baby in back of me, I represent my baby. I represent me all day long.
Bro. When given a choice, always represent yourself.
Yeah, all day long. So I mean, I trust me. I'll bring my boys back. They'll find a way here and there. You see that star? Come on, man. I ain't never disappointed in my team.
Who they pick up as a new coach?
O McDonald.
Oh, McDonald.
McCarthy.
Oh, okay.
Look, J Mac trying to figure it out. Like who?
I thought you was about to sing a song.
I
Oh,
was.
That was good.
I was, but you and Tech wasn't gonna sing with me, so I said forget it.
I was gonna sing because I was coming right with you.
Georgia said, Tech, how was the duck? Oh, I thought he was telling you to duck.
That duck was good.
That's nasty.
So hopefully we can touch on a couple of good subjects. One is because all three of us in here, and I'm sure people in the chat, either you've already done it or maybe have or trying to maybe hook up with a couple of each other just to see how things work out as far as like business partners. Business partners and customer service is a couple things we would like to touch on. Let me shoot with that first before we go anywhere else. Tech, what do you call a good? How do you pick a good business partner, and where do you start with them from?
So my business, I have a business partner, the new business that I started, and before we became business partners, we had many transactions prior. They had hired me to do some work in the past, and then I had got associated with them to where I ain't gonna say I was an ambassador for them, but it was a brief period of time to where I was generating money for them by speaking on their business. So we had transactions ups and downs, in other aspects. Before we became business partners, I was hired and then I worked off a commission. So we had many transactions before we became partners.
Okay. How are y'all working out right now?
Pretty good. So good so far. Like when you pick a business partner, guys, before you just say, let me get with Bo, let me get with J Mac to start this business, you got to say, what business I'm starting and what are their strengths, what are my weakness, we're bringing to the table. I got many family and friends, and I can't just start a business with my wife if she don't have the knowledge, you know what I'm saying, of what I'm doing. My wife absolutely know nothing about half of the things concerning streaming. So why would I make my wife my business partner? She's not bringing nothing to the table. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you get business partners and they just a partner by name. You wind up getting all the work and they get all the benefits. And now you're bitter and then the business go under. So you got to have, in my opinion, I recommend this to everybody, you got to have a clear role. In my particular case, this individual is all technical and I'm all research and advertisement and stuff like that. That's our roles. Our roles are clearly defined.
Okay. My brother Bo, and I'm gonna ask you, I know Tech has heard this. I'm gonna ask you this specific question. What is the one main thing that Dale always says about business?
What does he say?
When it comes to like business,
family and friendship end, or business begin.
Wait, say it again. I don't think they heard you.
He said, "Well, family and friendship end or business begin." So with that being said, which is good that he said it, and that he says it, and that it actually rubs off on us, because when we actually start off as a team and we actually start doing interaction, y'all, when we start doing interaction, as far as when it pertains to money or getting products, Dale was the first one to say, be fair. Mm-hmm. Even though I'm not looking for a hookup, I'm not looking for you to do this and that for me, be fair. Give me the actual price you want to give it. You give it, that you sell it at. He was the first one to say, don't cheat yourself. Which I'm learning to not cheat myself. Me, I'm always finding a way to try to get somebody a deal, hook somebody up. But when it comes to business, I'm learning, make your bread, Bo. Make your money. At the end of the day, they know what type of person you is. Your word is your character. So if your word is all you got going into a business, then most people that know it, they'll know, your word is good. So, and with me, dealing with me from whether YouTube or in person, most people know, hey, my word is bond with me. But I can't say what Tech said. I agree totally with what Tech said, and to add a little bit onto it, you got to be able to trust the person that you're working with, within trusting the person that you're working with. But then you would start knowing if you can trust them by the interaction that you have with them. Like Tech said, I've been interacting for a long time. We done build up a point to where we got trust. And now that we got trust, then, let's see what it's like on the business side. Because when money come in and money come involved, y'all, people change. And you don't want that when you're dealing with somebody and the money is not what make the business part of y'all. I'm saying it again, the money shouldn't make y'all as far as business partners.
Right.
Should y'all make that money? Yes, make that money. But it shouldn't get to the point to where greed or what somebody else can do and you can't do bother that business ship.
Right.
It's like Tech said, he do the marketing and this and that part of it, the other person do the other part. So it's a way out. Not only is it a way out, at the end of the day, I'm quite sure whatever the agreement is, it's not an issue because Tech is doing one part of it, the other person doing another part of it. Same thing with me and J Mac. Me and J Mac have been partners on the situation that we do for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have no issues, but the reason why we don't have no issues, again, there's trust, there's loyalty, and then when we say what we're gonna do, we do it.
Right.
Period. We don't step on each other's toes. I had people come to me and then leave me or leave from talking to me and then go talk to J Mac, or talk to J Mac first and then come talk to me. At the end of the day, we tell y'all, even if y'all thinking like, oh, I'm gonna say this to Bo, J Mac's not gonna know. J Mac know. Or if y'all say, oh, I'm gonna say this to J Mac, it won't get to Bo. I know. Trust me.
Yeah, there already no Tech telling. There already no Tech snitching.
Yeah, Tech go tell. And it's like that because technically we that way. The reason why we that way is because at the end of the day, we don't mind. I don't mind J Mac eating. I don't mind Tech eating. I had somebody debate with me about who's higher when it comes to reviews on IBTV service. Is it Tech or is it me? And then I had somebody else go back and forth with me, but when they went back and forth with me, I told them, at the end of the day, if you go to Tech, it's not gonna hurt me. Because he DST with me. So if you go to him, that's not gonna bother me. Right. I'm not jealous of Tech. Tech not jealous of me. I'm quite sure Tech probably say, hey, if you feel like my price is too high, go talk to Bo. If you feel like my price is too low, or whatever you think, or you think my whatever, then go to somebody else. Trust me, I feel the same way. But one thing that we're not gonna do is we're not gonna have it to a point where you think that I'm not gonna say nothing to Tech, or you feel like that that now me and Tech arguing about a review. Come on, man. We look at reviews like, don't take this the wrong way, y'all. We look at reviews like women. What do you mean, Bo? My thing is there's a lot of women in the sea. I'm not gonna argue with somebody over one woman.
Mm-hmm.
Most people do. I'm not. The reason why I said that is because I rather Tech get that review. Trust me, there will be many more that's gonna come my way. And I'm quite sure Tech feels the same way because he's good at what he do. Same thing with me. I'm good at what I do to where it doesn't bother me that Tech is making money. The problem with streaming, I think that we have with streaming is everybody's worried about somebody else's pocket. I care less. Tech, make your money, bro.
Yeah.
That could be the same way. Bo, make your money. Do your thing.
Right.
Do your thing. And me, they come ask me, hey, what Tech say? What Tech said, okay, what y'all handling that? You not? Because if you're not, then come talk to me. But if you ain't done with Tech, then don't come talk to me.
Right.
See how easy that was? I ain't step on his toes. I ain't none of that. You and Tech do what y'all gotta do. If you ain't done with Tech, you need to make sure you done with him. Because if you ain't done with him, then come talk to me. Don't be trying to let me see if I can get Bo to squeeze down a little bit. No. Talk to Tech. Talk to him.
And the thing that helped that out, guys, is your price is your price. Like I done had people.
Tech.
That part.
Your price is your price.
Man.
Like, I done had people like say I done did a review and they be like, hey, man, you know anybody else that I can get a review for? Man, Bo do. I'd be like, Bo. Let me rephrase it. the couple of times that it happened, it'd be like, hey man, you think Dell do a review for me? I'd be like, bro, Dell really don't do IPTV reviews. I say, but Bo does, you know. I had, you know, vendors be like, hey, you know, people that do a review of my product, I'll be like, check out Darrell, you know, and let me shoot you her information, you know. Because my price is my price, and you know, I do what I do, Bo do what he do. So my thing is, when people like let me get it cheaper, it's like anything else. If he cheaper, go to him.
Right.
My product speaks for itself, and that's another thing too, is that don't just put yourself out there and not know your value. Anybody that's watching right now that got an IPTV service, man, hey, they already know that I got analytics. Whenever I was doing affiliate, that's what made me start charging. When I was doing affiliate links, like, oh, I'm gonna do this review. Oh, we'll let you use the service for a month. We'll let you use the service for a month, and we'll give you an affiliate link, and somebody buy, we'll give you $2 or $1. I think it's like a dollar or like 70 cents or whatever for each person that buy. And I look up, man, I'm like, God, oh man, a lot of people buy. And it's like, all right, I'm getting paid $300 a month. I'm getting paid $800 a month from another one. If I'm getting paid 70 cents per person that buy, how many people buying off of my video? Now, this is a unique link that's linked to people that's clicking and buying off of my video. How much money they making off of me? And so, then if I learned my lesson, I said something honest in the video, they didn't like what I said in the video, so now they holding my commission. So I'm like, oh nah, but you can't control me, you know. So pay me up front. I'm gonna do your review. I'm gonna let the people decide, and that's when I started.
And what's crazy is where y'all think I learned it from Tech.
Right, that part.
Tech was the person I learned it from, because you got to think about it. When nobody really coming to Bo Knows for IBTV reviews, then when they start coming to me reviews, trust me, nobody educated me on that but Tech in the bathroom. He the one who educated me and actually showed me the ropes, told me my do's, my don'ts. And that was the biggest thing he said. Bo, know your worth within doing that review. Know it. Make sure they pay you up front. Bo, make sure they know I'll give you half of it now and give you the other half later. No, my name ain't Wimpy. Don't pay me on Tuesday. No. So again, y'all, with Tech, I totally agree. But you got to think about it. He didn't have to say nothing to me, but he did. Why? Because I'm not a threat to Tech, and Tech knows that. Because he knows his work. Same thing with me. That's another reason why us as DST, we so strong, because I'm not remotely close, jealous of none of them. I actually love their success. I love it. If they can grow, you got to think about it. When Tech reached the plateau that he reaches, I like it.
Yep.
I like it. I like when they reach that plateau. When they getting higher, they doing their things. I like it. You got other people like, oh man, yeah, my boy, he reached 20,000, and really, you sure that's your boy?
Right, you sagging them like that.
but here's how this is the secret, guys. Two things. First thing is, I think somebody asked the question too. First thing is that multiple streams of income.
Say that part again.
Multiple streams of income. So if Bo went out in this particular arena, I'm pushing something like this. Fire Stick, you heard me? If J Mac get all the stuff from Fire Sticks, boom. I didn't put together a how-to video that I'm selling for people to learn how to do something. Like multiple streams of income. The second thing is lift each other up. Look, if you go into the description of my videos, you're gonna see all of my DST family linked to their channels. A lot of times in my videos, I'm like, oh, this Bo knows file link, because I think I'm the only one on the team without one. You know, I'm a smooch. This Bo no file link, you know, or the real this, or you know what I'm saying, or Super Dell that. Like, we give each other credit, because if you go to Bo, eventually Bo gonna give me a shout out. Eventually J Mac gonna give me a shout out. Vice versa, man.
Yeah, and people gonna wonder when you talking, they gonna wonder who's taking the bathroom. What? Who's that guy? Who's hustling? Who is that?
Right.
So you got to think about it. It's easy, but I've always never had a problem of sharing the love or giving somebody credit where credit is due. I never had a problem with it.
You just said the magic words.
Giving like when somebody does something and I do it, I have no problem with giving that person that love and say, hey, I got this from so and so. I have no.
Wait. I'm sorry. Because you said the magic words, I was gonna say it later. I just want you to make that clear.
Like for instance, I'm gonna use this example because I'm gonna say it again. Like this, baby, right here. Me, I have no problem saying, hey, if Dale don't show me this, I know nothing about it. That's showing some love. Do I have to say Dale's name? Let's be honest. Do I have to say Dale's name? No, I don't. But where did I get it from? What inspired me to get it? What made me say, I'm going to get it, not only get it, I'm going to use it, and it works. So, of course, the least I can do is say, hey, Super Dale, you know what I'm saying? Whether I knew Dale or if I don't know Dale, I still would say, hey, Super Dale, I saw it on his channel. I ended up ordering it. I grabbed it. I liked it. It works for me. So even though I'm showing y'all the perks and the goods and all that it's doing, that's where I got it from.
And I love
to say that.
I love this comment right here. Where'd she go? You guys bring something different. That's why I watch. Nothing but love. And she said to me, that's a good statement because even with maybe it was a couple shows ago, Dale mentioned something and Real has mentioned it. All of us have mentioned it. We as a group, we come together because 1, we family, 2, we better than friends, 3, we have a lot of knowledge to teach each other and show each other how to do things. But at the end of the day, we all still do our own separate stuff. Bo got his stuff that he do at his price, along with Tech, along with the rest of the crew. That's not, you're never going to see like we're going to argue over something because we all want each other to grow. You know?
We might tease each other about the price. We won't. There's no hating on the price. Right. So, because I tease J Mac all the time. So, and it's funny because me trying to ask J Mac and DVD some questions about pricing on stuff. I'm better off going to go ask Real. I say it that way because if I ask J Mac, he gonna tell me a price, and then if I tell DVD, here's the difference. If I say J Mac, what you think about this? J Mac would go, this for example, he'd be like, oh, $75. I'd be like, okay, hey D, so how much you think this? How much? Then D be like, oh, that's easy, bro, $100. So and it's crazy because when I'm thinking I'm gonna get a good price from either one of them, they both, if J Mac say. If DVD say 75, then J Mac will say 100. I'm like, and I be talking to them at different times, and they both prices is way higher than my price, way higher than my price. But again, it does. I'm not saying that they wrong for the price they're giving me. My thing is, I'm gonna say it now live. I asked both of them their price so I can get my middle price.
Yeah,
that's the reason why I asked both of them because me, I know I'm gonna be too low. If I ask J Mac or DVD, they're gonna be way higher than my price. So why not ask them? And I'm gonna give you another person that, I'm gonna give you 3 more that's higher. If I say some of Tech will be higher as well. If I ask Dale will be higher than my price as well. So will LJ. But the reason why I'm asking them, I'm gonna give y'all a little secret. The reason why I asked them is because they a little bit more business minded on a set price than I am. Tech will give a price and be stuck on that price no matter what. And then if I say, Tech, where'd you get that from? Tech will give me a list of why he came up with that price. And then I'm like, okay, Tech, I can go with that. J Mac, he won't give me a list. He'll just be like, because
I went to sleep and woke up. That number was on my mind. I got it from Jesus himself. God, give me this price. Ain't nobody taking my Jesus price from me.
Same thing with DVD. They both the same. They buy like that's my price because that's my price. I'm like, okay, where'd you get it from?
You got it from Jesus.
So, but again, that's why I when it comes to money, I result myself to the team because I'm knowing. Here's another secret I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm knowing Tech, I'm knowing DVD, I'm knowing Dale, I'm knowing Hustler, and I'm knowing LJ. All 5 of them will not, I'm gonna say it, make sure y'all hear me, will not let me cheat myself.
Mhm.
When I ask them, they will not let me cheat myself. So I asked them because I'm knowing they're gonna give me a price. You know, not to say that I always go with the price they give me, but they help me with the price. That's
Mhm.
why I can go to them about something, and they'll be when they'll go, man, listen, I'm already knowing.
Man, listen.
I'm already knowing. So same thing with Tech. Tech will be like, Bo, look, or when Tech goes, she, I'm knowing. I'm knowing. So, but that's for me knowing and me talking to them, and I'm knowing when they talking to me and they telling me stuff, they being serious with me, and they saying, you know, Bo, all jokes aside, this is what you should be doing, and I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I mean, and that's why I said them dudes, I have nothing but love for them because they help me in a lot of ways. I don't know if they know it, but they help me in a lot of ways when it comes to my pricing and when it comes to me when they teaching me about business. And not to say I'm a bad business person. My thing is they know my heart is bigger than my body.
Mhm.
But I'm learning from all 5 of them to take my heart, still have my heart, but use it in the right way.
Mhm. And that's what it's basically all about. Just like okay, I see. I'm matter of fact, I'm gonna give this person a big clap. Uh, First, I want to say thank you for everybody who's came in the last 10 minutes. I didn't get to say hi to everybody, so I'm gonna just big one shout out to everybody that's come in, and I'm gonna give a where'd he go? I just saw him. This gentleman right here, Donald D. Nice. Donald, I'm not putting you on the spot or anything, but me and him had a good conversation the other night, and I learned a lot of stuff from him. So
Mhm.
when we talk about we try to be a community where we learn from each other, not just DST showing us stuff, but when the chat participates with us and we can have conversations outside of this. Me and Donald had a good chat the other night, and he taught me some stuff on some things that he does. So I give big ups to Donald. That's a good person y'all should reach out to. I'm not going to put out here what he does, but look, go into what is it? What's the Telegram we got over there? Plex.
Mhm.
Go over there and have a good conversation with Donald. I'm sure he can help you out.
Pen, you got a lot of knowledgeable
Yep.
people. And here's the thing: another thing that I like about us is not that we saying we know it all because we don't. I love it when somebody in the chat can educate me on
Mhm.
something. Because that's another part that I'm next knowing of knowledge. That's all that is for me.
Right.
I'm getting some more knowledge. What's up, True? What's up,
That's
DB?
true.
What's up? What's
DBG,
up?
what's up?
What's popping? What's popping?
Oh, chilling. Both of y'all came in. Y'all quiet as a mouse. I'm like, I know
No,
any one of y'all might.
no, I'm waiting on you to finish. I'm waiting on you to finish.
And what's this? Miss B Love said, is it you're a great fire that allows common willing to learn people like me attain uncommon results. I don't have your knowledge, but I have a sincere desire to learn.
So Miss B Love, I preached a sermon yesterday called Get Out. And part of that sermon I was talking to the congregation. I was telling them you know, a lot of things I told them that a lot of things I learned is from research, whether it be YouTube University, reading articles, picking up a book. A lot of times there's people that teach this stuff for free. You just got to be a student of life. And I tell my kids this: once you find something you like, become obsessed with it, right? Go to bed doing it, wake up in the morning doing it, become obsessed with it, learn more.
Wait a minute, text. Say that again.
You got to be obsessed with it. You got to learn more than the average person. Once
Right.
you know more than the person next to you, now you inquire their authority and hey, you want this? It's gonna save you money? Man, give me this. Give me X, give me Y, give me Z, right? Because you invested, whether it be hours, weeks, months, or years. Why you think doctors charge doctors in the US charge a different price than a doctor in Canada would charge, right? They value the same, right? Some doctors might be better. Some might, might not know how to do this surgery. Why you think you got specialists? So it's how you value yourself. It's what you know. It's how you put the value on yourself. And somebody asked earlier how you know what's the attributes of a good partner. And I'm gonna tell you this: the attributes of a good business partner is this: is someone A that's bringing something to the table, right? B, someone that is trustworthy, that we already said that, and someone that have proved themselves over time. Now, you don't have to get into the back and forth of, you know, where he said he gonna do this or she said she gonna do that. That's why you put together a agreement package. That's the agreement. When you start an LLC, you write a agreement package. You can get it notarized and you can file that with your business files. And that agreement package basically tells you how much you're gonna get paid, when you're gonna get paid, what is A roll, what is B roll. Like that package right there is everything when you have a business partner. So therefore, it takes all of the emotions out of it. It's a operation agreement. It's an operation agreement of how your organization will be operated. So we're gonna pay ourselves on the 1st. We're gonna pay ourselves on the 15th. You ain't got to say how much you're gonna get paid, right? Because you got a business, you know how much you're gonna get paid. But that's the days you get paid. X is gonna do this. I'm gonna do Y. It don't have to be 35 pages. It could be, but it's just spelling out what you said you're gonna do, and you file it. Get that notarized, and you file it. And if me and Bo get in a disagreement with Bo, remember our operating agreement saying you're responsible for answering these calls at 5 o'clock. It takes the emotions right out of it. It's on paper. You know, it's just like dealing with a baby mama. Go to court and do what the judge say do. You good. Ain't no sense of it. Let me pay you underneath the table. Nah, I'm gonna pay you what the man told me to pay you.
Right.
Burn. I had somebody ask me. I asked somebody. It's funny because I had somebody ask me today. Not to be funny or nothing like that, but you know, I know who you partners with, and what happens if y'all have a disagreement? What happened if y'all? what happened if y'all just get angry or whatever at each other? So then who controls it? I'm like, what? We didn't went that far with it yet. I said, but I don't see us going that far with it. I said, but even if we went that far, here's the thing about me and J Mac. J Mac is knowledgeable enough that if I was the lead, he's able to handle that. If our partnership with DVD and we got into it, he's smart enough to handle it on his own. Same thing with Tech. Now, granted, here's the thing for us. For the knowledge base and stuff that we do, Mac takes weight off of me. DVD take weight off of me. When I go live, they take weight off of me. Most people don't think that, but when I go live, they take weight off of me. But here's the thing. Can I go live by myself? I can. They don't have to be on the show with me, but when they go on the show with me, you see how much more different knowledge you guys get from not just from me, from J Mac, from DVD, from Tech, from Truth when he decided to talk. But my thing is, it makes the show a little bit easier. It makes it flows a little bit easier because then I'm not missing certain stuff in the chat. I'm talking to different people. That's why I said when you a team, it makes it everything easier. Now every now and then we find ourselves acting like the chat. Meaning if I'm talking, I might be saying something good, and J Mac might be like, shoot, I'm forgetting about man in the chat. What Bo was saying? You know, I tease him every now and then. Hey, J Mac, is anybody say anything in the chat? Oh. So, and he probably do me the same way. Hey, Bo, anybody say anything? Oh, my bad, J Mac, my bad. So, but again, y'all, it's like I said, I don't see, you know, even though it was a good question, I don't see me, J Mac, D, Tech, Dale, Real. I don't see it becoming an issue because an issue to the point where we splitting up like that. To be honest with you, I haven't even pictured us splitting. I mean, because you got to think about it. We've all agreed to disagree.
That part. Say it again.
We have all agreed to disagree. We have.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We all know we're not perfect. We all know that. But and what I might believe in or what I might be setting stone on, J Mac might not be. But at the end of the day, I don't stop me and J Mac from still continue doing what we do.
Right.
I mean that's just his opinion and what he does. I'm cool with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't push. I wouldn't push it on him.
So I like this what Miss B Love said. I'm proud of what I do and good at everything I set my mind to. I would make a great business partner to any of you. And that's like Miss B Love, I want you to type this answer because I already know what Bo gonna say. Bo, who better than you?
Nobody.
Can't nobody touch the boy. Can't nobody touch me. Nobody touch me. Now, granted, I'm gonna have Tech say the same thing. I'm gonna have DVD say the same thing. True. Everybody gonna say that. My thing is you never take nothing away from yourself. Right. Even if you knowing somebody's better than you. Man, can't nobody that's why I told y'all. My favorite saying is what? Me versus me. Because everybody else is come on, man. Can't nobody make Bo destruct but me. Can't nobody make Bo happy but Bo.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And granted, other people might make me smile, make me blush, or whatever the case may be. But it's never gonna get to the point to where any person come to me and tell me I'm ugly, I'm ignorant, whatever the case may be. They can't, because it starts with the kid. It starts with me. So if it start with me, man, I ain't trying to hear nothing with nobody else saying. Bo, you know what they called you, and you let her call you that, you let him call you that. Hey, as long as I know I'm good, them worries ain't hurting me. I'm good.
Right. And so, that goes a long way with like, there was a situation a week ago. Someone had started talking to Bo, and mind you, this was late at night. Then the subject got turned over to me. I'm like, okay, we can look into it. And then, but being it was late at night, I guess the person was kind of pissed because I didn't get back to him. I said, okay, I understand. I may not have got back, but I'll get back to you. It's late. I got to go to work. We get up in the morning, a certain time period in the morning, the person reached out to Bo. I'm like, Bo is usually asleep at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a couple hours later, fast forward, and it comes to me. I'm like, oh, wow. So when people do that, just like he said earlier, some people, I guess, don't realize me and Bo talk, or us and the team, we talk.
Yeah, and what's funny is we telling each other, hey, yeah. So it's funny to me, but the way they did it, they made like they was telling on J Mac. Then when they came to J Mac, they made like they was telling on me, and I'm like, dude, really?
Wait a minute, talking about telling. Look, I'm gonna say this. I'm glad you brought up telling. I'm glad you brought up telling. Look, I'm gonna say this now. I'm gonna say this right now so everybody can hear. It's on record.
Listen, you gotta make sure. Wait a minute, before you say it, I know what you're gonna say. Before you say it, you gotta make sure you say it on my show too.
I'm gonna say it on your show too, yes. And I'm gonna say it again tomorrow too. I'm gonna say it right now on your show. I don't care on what kind of business you got with me. Okay? We can be down the street and I could have bought you McDonald's and said I'll be back and never came back. That don't mean for you to go and tell Bo. That don't mean for you to go and tell J Mac. That don't mean for you to go and tell Tech. Because I'm gonna tell you this right now, right here. I don't care if you tell J Mac. I don't care if you tell Tech. I don't care if you tell Bo. Only thing they can do is tell me, hey, that wasn't cool. But if you think that they are going to sit there and say, oh, and reprimand me,
I might.
No, but I think that all three of them will reprimand me, but it's my choice to listen to them. You know what? I do take that back because all three of them will reprimand me. They will, because Bo will get on my case, J Mac will call me, and Tech will quickly call me and be like, hey, this is the situation. What is it? But I'm gonna tell you this: if you guys feel like you got to go and tell them like they my mama and my daddy, don't do no business with me. Because at the end of the day, if you guys can go and tell them without coming to tell me, then there's something wrong with that picture.
But
Because
look,
at the end of the day, stream flicks is my business.
Look what GoPro did.
this is the funny part. This and not to just fast backwards a little bit. DVD hung up on me. SSD. He was like, "What? What?" Cussed me out and hung up on me.
Oh man, that's bad. It's all like when you cuss out the preacher, huh?
I was like, what
It's all
I
like when
do?
you cuss out the preacher, huh?
Yeah.
But see, what did I say, J-Back? I'm like, I do the same thing to Bodo.
Right.
Yeah, we have our moments. I called him one day. He like, what? I'm like, wait, hold on. Goddamn. Wait a minute. And then he hung up. He hung up on me too. And then he called back later on like, hey, bro, I just woke up. And I'm like, I'm good.
It was like this. It was like we was on the phone, and I could see DVD doing this. What? Hold up. What?
No, but you got some people out there that will go and go tell these three, and they will even go tell Super Deal. Like that's gonna do something to me. Like it's gonna, like, it's not gonna make the process faster. It's not gonna make the process, go. It's not gonna do anything. What it's gonna do is gonna get me to ignore you and basically be like, you know what, you did that. I'm just gonna say forget you then. I ain't got to worry about it, because trust me, I done passed people off the boat. Am I right, bro?
Man.
I trust me. That's quick. Going and go tell them is quick on how. Okay, you know what? You want to go tell them? I ain't dealing with you. You go deal with them.
But I'm learning, y'all. I pass them on to J Mac.
I ain't passing nobody on the tech yet, because tech ain't gonna tell.
This is the funny part.
That's your ignorance.
This is the funny part. He passes on to me, and then I got to think about some stuff. And the first person I think about is, how would Real handle this?
Bird. Oh. With that being said, I want to say this. I'll make sure I say it on my show too. We talked last week about customer service, and we talked about help, about do's and don'ts. Okay, I think the person, they was their first time on my channel, and I think they misunderstood what we were saying. We wasn't saying that we wouldn't help, or we wasn't saying that we wouldn't give customer service. That's not what we saying. When it comes to rebranding, reselling, reseller, what we were saying was, when you decide that you want to be a reseller of something, tech hit it right on the nose. Do your homework before you ask to be a reseller. And then once you become a reseller, the person that's helping you, you should make sure that you asking them as much information.
Wait. Stop right there. I want to cut you off. When it comes down to something like that, that's like going to the bait shop. They selling bait, and you asking them. It's all right to ask them where the fish is biting at, but you asking them how to fish. Come on, man.
And that's the thing. So my thing is,
if you buying bait, I assume you already know how to fish.
That part. So that's why when they was like, the person was like, well, I feel like the panel was the panel felt like they didn't want to give out customer service to the newbies. No, trust me, I have no problem helping somebody as a reseller. To me, you gotta think about it. If you're a reseller of mine, and if I can't help you, I mean, I'm not making no money, right?
Right.
But I'm not gonna babysit my resellers either. I'm gonna say it again. I'm not gonna babysit my resellers either if I didn't walk with them already. If I didn't walk with you and I'm showing you how to troubleshoot, if I'm showing you how to do certain things, if it's not your first rodeo, then when you coming at me about something, and here's the part that's funny, even though we use that person, at the end of the day, when I stopped helping them because I was busy technically at that point in time, they figured it out. So the crazy part was, you really didn't even have to call me, because you already knew how to go to the process of elimination to try to figure out how to get the thing, to get that same thing that was done. And for me, when it comes to a username and password, it's not on my end. If you setting up a username and password, hey, that's user. That's the user error. It's not my error. If you either the person you giving a username and password to, if they can't get it, it's either on their end. If they realize it's not on their end and you're doing it wrong, then you gotta make sure that you actually gave them the right username and password. And if that's not the case, then don't call me. Now y'all can let me know in the chat if I'm wrong or not. Then don't call me and say, Bo, because you my reseller and you got to give me some customer service, Bo. You got to fix it. I don't. That's not my. First off, I'm not making no money off of that. Second, it's not my customer. It's your customer.
That's true.
But I had my reseller tell me. Though, but you my customer. Huh? Bo, you supposed to be doing some customer service for me right now.
You know what? You know what I tell them? And this is a prime example, everybody in the chat. I've had the same problem. And I told the person they got to pay me. And they went and told Bo that. They literally went and told Bo that. I'm going to tell you this now.
What the person name was, DVD?
Huh?
What the person name was?
I ain't gonna, you know what? I will put the person that
my tech always starts stuff. Tech is bird.
I know, but I'm serious. I'm trying to tell you this, guys. I'm gonna keep it real with you. You got YouTube. You got you got all these videos that's out there. You guys should know how to do these things. Somebody called me.
Wait a minute, I'm gonna cut you off because some people don't, and I get that. But when you trying to learn something or you trying to get something, when you got your reseller or the person that's above you that sold that to you, use them at your disposal. Meaning, before you let them go, when y'all come watch us, what do we always say? Get your pencil and your paper out. So my thing is, if I'm calling Tech and I'm text Reese and I'm asking Tech, can I buy his product? Trust me, when I'm starting to learn that product from Tech, I'm writing everything down. That way, I don't have to keep bugging Tech. And I don't really so much want to say bugging, but my thing is, if he's teaching me my do's and don'ts of whatever it is that he's selling, I want to make sure that I'm writing it down so I can try to figure some of it out before I have to call Tech again.
Right.
So that's the reason why I would write it down, especially if I'm stepping in something that I've never done. I'm gonna say it again, especially if I'm stepping into something that I've never done. That person that's teaching me or telling me my do's, my don'ts, my A's, my B's, my C's. I want to make sure I'm writing that down so I know what I'm doing. So that way I'm not, because technically I'm not gonna be glued to Tech. And then I have to realize I'm not the only person he didn't sold this product to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you a secret.
You know what? And I like what Illegitimate Human said. He said, "We in the age of information, it's freely out there to find." And and y'all probably already have this, but here's a little nugget. And Real hit me to this. Can y'all see that?
No, lighting the screen now, son. What's that say? Phonics? What does it say, Damon?
There's Phonic passwords.
Oh, I thought that said hooked on phonics.
It's a good website for like passwords. Sometimes a 0 will look like an O. Sometimes an I will look like an L. And it actually lets you type in the password that you created, and it'll actually highlight and show you what the actual letters are individually. So if you type in 123L56, it's going to show you at the bottom that 1 is a 1, that lowercase l is a lowercase l, everything. So it's just little tidbits like that that's out there to help with little situations.
Wait a minute. Tommy C, I agree though, Tommy C. That's why I said, Tommy said, boy, he says, y'all have to understand some people are this. True.
That's right.
I'll take that, Tommy C. I'll take that. I'll take it.
Yeah, but they not DVD spoilers, so don't come at me with it.
Okay, cottage cheese.
I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna sound like I'm contradicting Bo, but I'm really not. I only can speak for me. It depends how much money you spend with me. The amount of money you spend with me, the amount of time you get.
It sound. Wait a minute. And here's what's crazy. It sounds like somebody else I know.
Yeah.
Real talk. Real talk.
But I get it. But here's the part. Here's the part with what he said, y'all. I want to make sure he educating y'all on what he said. For the price that I charge people, then to me, I'm gonna give you what you're supposed to get. Ted, for the price that he's charging you, if you hitting his line, trust me, he done made you pay for you hitting his line.
Oh yeah.
So there's a difference in what he's saying. And my biggest thing is I love the way that he said it. Why? Because I didn't take it that he was stepping on my toes. He basically letting you know, if you're gonna spend that money for my time, I got you.
See, people don't realize this is that if I'm already selling you a product at one of the cheapest price, in other words, I'm saving you already. And then if you come back at me and let's say you spent $30 with me, and I've been working with you for 2 days on one issue. Nah, bro, Tech don't roll like that, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, bro, look, I give you all of the video that I was selling. In that video, it got 4 other videos in that video that answer questions. You know, you go to a website, you see frequent asked questions. I had other videos. Know what people would do? They watch the first video. And then they ask me a question, and I got to go back to them and be like, look, if you call me on the phone, it's $50 per hour. If we FaceTime or get on Hangouts or something, it's $100 per hour. I recommend you go ahead and watch the video that already answered this question that you asking me.
Oh, no. Oh, Tech, I got a better one for you. Wait a minute. No, I got a better one for you. I had somebody who I literally sent them their username and password. It said username and password underneath. The person emailed me back, literally answered to that email that had the username and password right there, was like, where's my username and password? I asked for their number. I called them. I said, look, if I have to point out where your username and password is to you, you're going to have to send me $20. If I have to point this out to you that I sent it to you, I have to screenshot this and circle it and show you exactly where it is, you got to send me $20. They got mad.
They got all that.
No. If they email me back, they responded to the email that had their username and password in it. Asking, where's it at?
Bro.
But Tech told me his prices. Trust me, you gonna learn because I ain't gonna pay you no $50 to talk to you.
But here's the thing, though.
I definitely not gonna pay you no $100.
Here's the thing, though, Bo. If the question is like sort of like what DVD is saying, if the question is already answered, you want me to cater just to you, and look, I get paid way more than $25 an hour for my day job.
Right, no, so I'm saying, Tech, I get what you're saying, but your prices will make somebody else think. It will make you think. That's what I was getting to. The prices will make you think, meaning if I'm gonna make this phone call, it's gonna be a real legitimate phone call for me to be paying $50 an hour for it. I'm not gonna pay this dude $50 that's something that's right in my face.
That I can do now. Here's the difference. I didn't, and believe it or not, that the $50 and the $100, that's a deterrent. Now, if it's something that I haven't provided, that because look, just using that as an example, the people that I was giving the video to, the early ones, early on, that was my test pilot. They was running into before I even put it out there. I already know I tested it for 3 months, so the problems I ran into, I figured it out. That's when I got comfortable. Thought I had all of the answers. Then I put it out to other people. They started asking questions that I never thought of. So guess what? Because I've been playing with it, and I know more than the average person on it.
So you have been doing what?
Huh?
You should
when I started playing with the hotspots. I started playing with the portable internet. The portable internet. I know more than the average person, so I was able to answer those questions in advance. But here's the thing though, if someone come along and they like, I got different prices for my IPTV reviews. If you sponsor my channel, it's more than $1,000. I'm gonna put it like that. It's more than $2,000. And I done had several sponsors on my channel. All right. So so if you paying me more than above $2,000 to sponsor my channel, when you call me, you getting a different level of attention than somebody that brought that $25 video. And that's not to say that my customer service is bad for that person. The $25 video is levels to this, and it's any business you start, it's gonna be levels. You're gonna have different clients. You're gonna have certain clients. You got 24 hours in a day. You're gonna have, once you get multiple streams of income, you're gonna have certain clients that you have to strategically categorize.
Mhm.
If DVD paid me $10 and he keep on bothering me, I'm gonna pass them on like this did to J Mac. But if both paying me $300 a month, and I got a choice between spending my time with DVD and Bo all day, especially if the question is already answered.
You know what? Tech is a high price prostitute. I'm sorry. He one of them. Hey, guy. He's one of them prostitutes. He ain't one of them strawberries. Y'all know what strawberries are. He one of them nice snow bunnies. Y'all know which one. He one of them nice snow bunnies.
But when you hear Tech talk though, it kind of makes sense. Do I want to spend my money, or do I want to do the research to look to see if he actually gave me the information before I call him?
But I'm not even speaking to the point from the consumer. We teaching you guys how to be business owners, right? We're teaching you guys how to sell a product, bro. That's the reality. Like Bo, we get on board all the time. Bo said it himself, man. My heart, man. You better charge, bro, because what happened is Bo might just look at it, or it's just gonna take me an hour. Bo, how much you get paid on your regular job? I get paid X amount of money. All right, Bo, you losing money. At the very least, you should charge them what you get paid on your regular job to be productive. You only got, I'm gonna go back to this, people. If you're gonna be in business, you only got 24 hours in the day. Y'all see me picking up this phone? I'm negotiating as I'm on this live show.
Me, what's funny is me too. Y'all see me
Not
looking
one
at
client, not two clients, 4 clients right now.
And look, what they just said is good. Can I give you a good example? Let's take Amazon. There's certain products you go buy on Amazon. When you go to checkout, it gives you the price, and underneath it says X amount of dollars for expert installation. Okay. Now, some people take advantage of that and like, I don't want to put it together. Yeah, I'll pay it. But a lot of people are like, but what I need an expert to put this together for when I can go to YouTube, a dictionary, whatever, to learn how to put it together. So you got to learn. Do you want to learn it yourself and then maybe seek some help from like YouTube or something else? It's just all about learning. And when you have a big community like DST community, we all can learn from one another.
Right. And then you got to think about it. You got some people that just don't want to do it and actually just want to pay the money.
They want to pay, and that's all right, bro.
That's all right too.
Yeah, that's all right too. We're not saying don't take it. Yeah, so don't take it that we getting on the people that pays the money. We're not. We just basically trying to let y'all know your worth and the things that you're doing when it comes to business.
You got 24 hours in the day. That's things that I do for my channel. Like if you look at the intro of my channel, if you go to the beginning of my videos, I was doing the intro to my channel. Man, I got to the point like, man, my intro sucked. I outsourced that. That's a lot of things that I do that I outsource because I just don't have the time to do. I pay somebody else to do it for me. I'm glad you mentioned Amazon. It goes back to the theory that I was saying, 24 hours in a day, and how you should strategically place your customers. When you call Amazon, the first if you pay them that $115 a year, whatever, they're gonna say thank you for being a Prime member. And guess what? You're a Prime member, you get special attention that non-Prime members don't get.
Right.
Why? Because you on a different level.
Look at GoPro. GoPro, tell me this. If there wasn't no YouTube, nothing else out there, like when we were growing up, they didn't have all this stuff that we could just go to. You were still using a dictionary, right? You're using some type of go-to to learn how to do it before YouTube put all this stuff out, or any type of social media was putting all the information out there.
No, man. Hey, if it sounds like I'm getting hyped, guys, if you seen my end of year video, I already said that this is the year of financial literacy. This is the year for people to make money, bro. And you got to be passionate about this. And the
This year,
reason why
I'm on it this year. Trust me, I'm on it.
Mm-hmm. Donald said, "Hustle is a hustle. We know to learn it so we can make that money." That's right.
yeah,
I like today. I told 2 people, and the squeakiness in their voice had me cracking up. I told 2 people today. I haven't even told the team, but I told 2 people some little stuff I gotta do because I got laid off last night. They both like, "What? You got laid off?" I'm like,
Just because my voice is squeaky don't mean nothing. Stop talking about my squeaky voice. We ain't gonna talk. Hey, you want to talk about somebody? Let's talk about J Mac and his old commercial. And so,
Look, I didn't say nobody's name. So for you to say, I never said you.
told on the show.
That part. So anyway, the funny thing about it is when I first moved out to Vegas and me coming from the Midwest and then going from California to here, every job I've gotten, I've never got laid off. So when I got here and I got laid off, I didn't know the do's and don'ts of layoff. But my thing is I had to tell D, when they lay me off, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to work. When they lay you off, they lay you off because of one, we're slow with the percentage, but I'm so higher up in my company, of course you got to have somebody that's working. And from how high I'm up, trust, I will be working. It's just they have to have on paper that they laid me off. Mm-hmm. You got some people below me that are below low me that probably won't work. And again, me, I'm doing some things to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, before I wasn't prepared. Like I said, I've been in my job over 10 plus years. I've been there almost 13 years. And a little bit of time I've been there, I know now this time of year we slow. With us being slow, it doesn't bother me now. At first, trust me, I was like, what? So I didn't even know that you can get unemployment when you laid off. It was certain things I didn't know. Mm-hmm. But again, with that being said, I said it because when you get certain things, certain bumps in the road because of your mentality, you can't let it mess with you to where it messes up your flow, meaning my hustle flow. Right. Like J Mac was saying, if you didn't have this and that, what would you use? That's like me. So if my job is going to be taken away from me, let's just say I won't go back to work until they put the time that I'm supposed to go back. Then, Bo, what you gonna do? Come on, man. At the end of the day, my mindset is I'm still gonna find something else to do to make sure I'm bringing in money.
All right.
You have to. If you fold, you lose.
And you know what he just said? I like that because
what did you say?
That goes back to a point where know your price of what you want to charge, whether high, medium, or low. That also goes back to what Tech said. You should be maybe charging what you earn an hour each day. So my thing is this: if my price is a little high, it's because there's certain goals I set for myself somewhere down the line. So if I'm trying to say, hey, I'm trying to put together a year of rent because I know what the type of money I'm making, then I'm putting that money aside. If something comes by and I'm not working, my rent paid.
Yeah,
paid because I didn't set that price. Not to be money hungry, but I have goals down the line.
but let me just clarify something. When I said, how much you get paid on your job, the analogy I used probably was a false one. At the very least, I was trying to say you shouldn't be wasting your time. At the very least, at the minimum, you should charge what you worked on your current 9 to 5 or your last 9 to 5. It's up. The product ultimately depends on the value. If you can buy something, look at Nike shoes. You can buy something for $13. If it got a high demand, why you can't sell it for $110? Why you can't sell it for $300? Right?
That's it, Tech. You can, and the sad part about it is they will buy it.
Yes.
I take you guys back. I look at it like this, and everybody has great points, and this goes back to knowing your worth. Everybody know I'm a street dude and all that. So this person, the late great Nipsey, if you guys know anything about Nipsey, like people in LA do, before Nipsey was Nipsey, before Victory Lap album, he had another album. He was charging literally $100 for his mixtape, and everybody was like, "Huh?" He was literally charging $100 for his mixtape, and people was going up to him. And I was one of the people there. And I was like, "Dude, you ain't about to have nobody buy your mixtape for no $100." He was like, "Look, it ain't about what people gonna buy. It's about what I know my worth. It's about what I know I'm worth. Ain't no company gonna sit here and give me what I'm worth. I'm gonna make what I'm worth." And you know what happened? He went out and he sold his mixtape for $100 a pop, and he made $1 million off of that, even though Jay-Z bought half of it. But at the end of the day, he still knew his worth.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're selling a product, don't cheat yourself just because somebody down the street might have the same product. Prime example, I can be in Vegas and I can sell fire sticks, but Bo's not gonna lower his price because I'm in Vegas. He's not gonna lower his price because somebody say, "Hey man, it's this cat over here that got fire sticks for this price." He gonna be like, "Well, go over there."
Exactly.
You still not gonna get what I got.
Man, say it again, D. Say it again, D.
And that's the same thing. And the same thing I do with Streamflix.
Yeah,
I tell you the same exact thing. And both J Max are contested to it. And every time I do a video, you're not gonna get what I have. Mm-hmm. I don't care how you cut it, how you slice it, how you dice it. You're not gonna get what I got. There's still it's like this. Everybody has their own worth. I know mine. I'm not gonna cut my slack because people are coming to me. "Oh, I got Road to Bread, I got this, I got that, and I can get all that." Okay, well then go get it. Show me. Because I guarantee you're gonna still come back to me. Same thing with tech. Same thing with the IP with the hotspot. You couldn't get that even though he told you that you could have went out and got the information for free. You chose not to do that. You chose to pay tech that $25 because you still couldn't get all the information in that video anywhere else bundled in one.
And I mean, I always tell people you can get the information for free, and then some people misinterpret it. They can go on YouTube and find it out. What I was saying is that's the basics, but you still have to invest in all the different hotspots, all the different devices, right? You still have to test it. Like the one thing that benefited the people that brought it was me testing different hotspots to find out which one was the best. So they didn't have to spend $500 on hotspots. They didn't have to spend another $200 on putting service on all of the different hotspots and testing them out for X amount of time. That experiment right there is called investment. And I knew that this wasn't on YouTube. I knew that wasn't on any articles that I read. There wasn't in any magazines. I knew what I was doing because I had that base work with something different than somebody else. That's another thing too. If you want to start a business, stop trying to do what other people is doing. Be unique. Get a baseline of what they're doing and say, I can do this, but I can do it this way.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna piggyback on go back to what DVD just said a little bit ago about him selling the fire sticks in Vegas out there with Bo. First of all, I would crush DVD because he's gonna use 10 of them to stand on to sell them.
You know what? Hey, you know what? You know J Mac kind of bitter. Y'all know why J Mac kind of bitter? I'm gonna tell you why J Mac kind of bitter. Because Eddie Murphy did not call him back to be in Coming to America Part 2.
You stupid.
You know he was in Coming. Did y'all know J Mac was in Coming to America? He was in that Soul Glow commercial. Let your soul glow. Just let your soul.
No, it's burnt. He was
in the commercial. And when they found out that he let it go, he didn't let it soul, he just let it go, and it's no more. He was like, "Man, we can't bring you back. I'm sorry." So he was.
Did we lose DVD?
No, he muted.
He muted you.
Oh, man. Hey, that bring me to point number 2. Learn to stay in your own lane. And there's people out there, there's people out here in this world that will push the button on you.
Quick, fast, in the hurry.
It really do.
And on that note, I said we were gonna keep everybody tonight. We're just gonna have a good conversation tonight. I hope everybody enjoyed the conversation. Because I know there's another good YouTuber that's about to. I think what's it? He's about to start. He's already started his show. So I don't want to keep anybody from going over and enjoying his show. Big ups to him. Before we get out of here, DVD, you want to holler at the good people?
Man, I appreciate y'all coming through and enjoying. I hope you guys got some knowledge and some gems out of this story and everything that was told tonight. Hope you guys wrote down some notes and, just make sure that you guys, and I know we have a lot of people that follow, a lot of people that follow us from all over the world. So if you're in Australia, the prayers goes out to you. So definitely on that. And just everything that's going around in the world, just, we get on here to make you guys laugh. Don't, that's the whole point about coming on this show, learning and different things like that. Is just to get away and to at least be around friendly people and not be so stressed out. I appreciate J Mac, I appreciate Tech, appreciate Truth, appreciate Bo, my brothers. Trust me, if it wasn't for them, I don't know where I'd be. Probably be somewhere stressed out. Because J Mac know I'll be stressed out. Bo know I'll be stressed out.
Man.
And they gotta tell me to calm down. See, Tech don't answer my phone calls. Tech will know, but Tech don't answer my phone calls.
My baby came in.
Time is money.
He got it. He got it.
Wait, what you trying to say? I gotta pay you to answer the phone call now?
Sometimes depending what you want to know.
Tech,
what's that, Bo?
Before we get out of here?
Huh?
Tech, you want to give a shout out to the people before we get out of here?
Hey, man, look, I enjoyed this conversation, man. I already told y'all, man, look, I got my email right there in the chat. Shoot me an email. I'm working on, I told J Mac, I don't think I even told Bo this yet. I'm working on another video. And this video, guys, another how-to video. And it's going to show you how to be a reseller. Now, when I say how to be a reseller, I'm not just saying going to the bottom of the page and click sign up for affiliate program with an IPTV service. I'm going to show you exactly how you can get a website, a domain name, show you how to buy, where to buy, the best prices out there, and how to manage your customers all in one. And I'm going in this video, I'm going to break it to you why you should be a reseller and not try to start your own IPTV company. Now, Tech, why in the world are you making a video like that? Because you in business have a problem, you solve the problem. That's how you make money. A lot of people have been emailing me for the past 2 years. I never got around to doing it. Tech, how do I start a IPTV company? How do I start an IPTV company? So there's the problem. Now I'm about to give you a solution. So go ahead and shoot me an email. I'm gonna try to have that video out and the price of that video out by the end of the week. That you have.
Wait. You said the price of that video?
Yeah, I'm gonna have the price out by the end of the week because you never put your price out before the product is done.
And there you go. I wanted to make sure they heard that video cost.
Oh yeah, it costs, man. I mean, if I'm putting together a 20 to 30-minute video, A to Z, teaching you how to start a company, I mean, and again, guys, y'all got to realize that I'm in a whole different world. I'm in the business world where my job will literally pay $5,000 for me to go to a conference to learn about what we do. Mm-hmm. So I'm in a world to where knowledge is money. Now I go and learn about what we do, and they invest that $5,000. I come back and I implement that $5,000 to easily make the company $30,000.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you got to invest in yourself, man.
Okay. Triple Loop, you want to holler?
Like I always say, thank y'all for coming. See you on the next one. Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to join the groups. To all the haters out there, keep hating. Peace. We love you.
Okay, check.
To my
Truth
partner
going
in
up.
crime, my partner in business, Mr. the Blue-Eyed Bandit. Can you holler?
What's good, y'all? I'll see y'all tomorrow. I will talk tomorrow a little about this, baby. So I will talk about this tomorrow. Thanks to Real Deal. I will talk about it tomorrow, just a little bit, not a lot, but I will talk about it tomorrow. And how to use something like this and make it off to the side with using your Plex. So I haven't did my Plex yet, but I'm going to use it. I'm gonna use that. That right there will be my new Plex server. So as you saw, it said what minute PC. So I will tell y'all. I missed the deal. I gotta start catching them stuff when they on deal. So again, I appreciate y'all for coming, showing that love to me and J Matt. See y'all next week, of course, on my channel. But I appreciate y'all for coming out and getting some of this knowledge. And tomorrow we will do a little bit more teaching. So tomorrow I'm doing some more teaching. I don't have no interview tomorrow, so I will do some more teaching mañana. I'll see y'all later.
And again, we want to thank y'all for coming out to our show tonight, supporting us. We want to help support y'all and, by getting that knowledge out to each of us. Like I said, there's a whole bunch of people in the chat, from Ian to Donald to Uno Ice, who do some good stuff out in the community and to help each other. And look at the panel up here. You have a lot of knowledge. You have a lot of knowledge with the DST. So we just always trying to help each other, learn each other, and see what's going on to make everything better. Like I always say, this is a place where grown people come and play. And just the last point I want to make: if someone showed you how to use a cell phone and you didn't know how to use it, and then all of a sudden that cell phone starts showing up in certain videos, and like, ooh, they never said that before, did that before. At least you don't always have to do it, but just show a little respect and say, hey, I learned that from Bo, how to do this cell phone, and now I can do it. So that way, when it shows up, everybody knows that it was a good experience. Everybody's learning it. Have a good night, y'all. Peace.
Doses. We out this mother.